Radio.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hey, why are you almost white and not a full nigger?
Wow.
Wow.
See, my friend, serious.
Wow.
You know, that's why I had to hang up right
that's
here.
Freaking ignorant.
Right there.
Oh, God.
But you know what?
This is why, all right.
Go
like,
ahead.
I'm glad that I'm able to do this on Real Talk Radio and everything else.
Wow.
But this is why I don't like Blog Talk, because you have ignorant, stupid
people truly wants to make a difference. So that's the purpose of this.
Absolutely. Kind of hit the nail right on the head there. Again, that's awesome. Okay, so this caller has been waiting for like ever, so I will finally take them and bring them on the line and get their question. Bart, are you there?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how you guys doing tonight?
Fabulous. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, I just had a question about angels really quick. I heard you guys bring them up.
Go right ahead, please. Ask away.
Okay, well, do you think angels practice fisting?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was coughing real quick. Okay, my question was, do you think angels, do they practice fisting anally?
Wow, Bart, honey. You waited all that time just to ask that silly question? Did you want that much? Did you want attention that much? Because I can have you on another show.
Yeah. No, you can, yeah.
All right. Bart, you know what? You email me, and we'll get you on another show, and we'll talk about anything you want to talk about. But that's pretty impressive that you waited that long just to ask that. We're popular tonight, though. And this prank call.
I've been listening to your show for a while now, and I just had one of my sisters actually pass away a couple weeks ago, and I felt compelled to give you guys a call.
Well, how are you doing with your grief?
You know, I'm feeling really sad and down these past couple of weeks, but every time I listen to your show, it just lifts me up for a little while, you know. And I was just wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions and see what I can do to better myself in my mourning stage.
Please, go right ahead.
Yeah. Well, my first question is it normal, like, you know, right after a loved one dies, to cry like all the time and usually punch myself a little bit? I mean, it's what I've been doing, so I didn't know if that was normal or not.
I didn't hear that word. Something yourself? What did you say?
Punch myself in my chest.
Oh, well, are you carrying any guilt about her death?
Well, I was actually walking her to school one day, and the way it happened was there was another gang in my neighborhood, and I just said, you know what, you can walk yourself to school today, Melissa. I'm going to go home. And it turns out those guys drew a gun on her and shot her and stole all her money. So that's the guilt that I'm facing today.
All right, well, remember something. Guilt will always seek punishment. And so when you're pounding your chest, you're punishing yourself because you're blaming yourself for her death on a certain level.
Okay.
At some point, you cannot get her back. But what you can do for her, punishing yourself won't bring her back, and it's not going to help you heal your grief. You have to decide how you can learn from her death. If you had it to do over, what would you do differently? How would you explain it to what would you say to other people about how to prevent something like this happening? Or work with an anti-group? In other words, take your feelings and make them productive. If you punish yourself, you'll go down a very, very dark road. But if you take her death and you lift yourself up with it, not only can you make a difference, you might save a life, and you will give a great deal of meaning to the life that she did live. Her death has a meaning. It has a purpose. If it didn't, she wouldn't have died.
Well, the thing is, she always, whenever I pray to God every night, and for some reason, I just hear her coming into the background, and she's always haunting me. I don't know if it's a haunting or what, but she always comes into the background, and I can hear her saying, "I hate you for what you did to me. If you walked with me and protected me, I would not be dead." And it just makes me so sad, so sad.
It may make you sad. You can invite an angel to stand on either side of her and behind her. You can bring in a team of angels to take her to the heaven world and tell her you're sorry. Apologize to her. Begin to heal.
Yeah.
Tell her you love her and that it was not your intention that anything happened to her and you're deeply and profoundly sorry. And ask the angels to help her and to help you and your entire family to heal. That is something you can do it every night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the part of my self-recovery and healing from my sister's death, I've added to my my recovery phase every night. I usually just tie a rope around the gate in front of my yard, because that's where I crossed that boundary when I started walking her to school. So I tied a rope there, and I can't get out no more. And then I mean that's been helping me as well. I just lock myself in my house and stuff. Just watch a lot of porn and suck other people's cocks and shit like that. Bitch. Fucking bitch.
I am always amazed at the level of prank calls on BTR.